Tammy here with Paying It Forward Witches and Heroes, and I'm here today to talk about Paying It Forward. A lot of you may not know this, but this is the second annual Paying It Forward weekend, and that means we got to go out there. We got to do some Paying It Forward stuff, and I know that every one of you is pay it forward however you can each and every day. Random acts of kindness, opening the door for somebody, making a telephone call, calling your grandmother you may not have talked to recently, reaching out to a friend who you see on your Facebook page has been having a hard time, and send her to the group. Send him to the group. We always like to help people. One of the best ways and easiest ways to pay it forward is to let people know about us and let them know that they can get help through us some way, that we're here. We want to help however we can. Somebody just told me yesterday, and it was actually one of the sweetest things I heard. They said there's a lot of people in this world that will help people. What they like about our group is that we go out of our way to find people to help. We don't wait for people to come to us. If we see somebody is in need, that we actually go and contact them to try and help them and see if they want our help. And that's one of the most, that's true. I seen a news story on television the other day. I was out in the middle of doing something personal with friends, and I went out and I see something caught my eye, and the first thing I said is, oh my God, we need to find out more information about that news story to see if that person needs our help somehow, to see if that family needs our help somehow. I'm very empathetic, I guess that would be the best word to say it. I feel pain. When I feel pain and suffering when other people feel pain and suffering. So a lot of people will notice I'm very emotional, and I am very emotionally attached to the witches. And most CEOs of companies aren't like that. Most CEOs of companies are very yes, no, maybe. When I see somebody needs help, I take it personally, and I want to help them. And if that means I have to go out of my way to help them, I can. If that means I can connect them to help, I can. If I can't help them, it breaks my heart that I can't help them. You know, and I know that I cannot personally help every person, but I know we're almost at 5,000 members. How amazing is that we're almost at 5,000 members? Yay, let's give us all a hand. This group is so amazing. Our members, you guys are so amazing that we're almost at 5,000 members right now, and that's astonishing. Would never have thought that when I started this at the end of July that we'd be at 5,000 members by now. You know that we're almost coming up on our 6-month anniversary, and we're going to do something special. Not sure what yet. You know, I always kind of fly at the seat of my pants, and we'll know about it a week ahead of time. But we're going to do something special for the 29th of January. January 29th, mark that on your calendar. I think we should do some random acts of kindnesses. Just like this weekend, go out and do some random acts of kindnesses for Paying It Forward weekend. But share them on the page. When you do a random act of kindness, share it on the page. If you see a random act of kindness, share it on the page. I know some members do, but there could be a lot more of it. The world needs to see the kindness that's out there. They need to see us all pay it forward. It's the inspiration that people need to see, to know there's still goodness in the world. There's still kind people in the world, and there's just kindness all over the world. How wonderful it is that there is so much kindness all over the world. It touches my heart. Anyhow, so today's topic, guys, I'm going to try and keep this short because I know my 20-minute video last week was a little bit long. Today's topic that I want to talk about is self-confidence. I know that some of us, including myself, have had problems with self-confidence, and you need to own it. And you know, we are our biggest critics. We judge ourselves the worst than anybody else does. But everything is possible if you feel it in your spirit. And I know that sometimes it's so hard that you get depressed. I get depressed. I've sat in my bed and cried. I've made tons of mistakes in my life and made bad decisions. But you know what? I am where I am because I own it. I own my mistakes. I own my responsibilities. And I've turned it out to be okay. And even with everything I've gone through, I always end up being okay. And you can be okay too. This is what you gotta do. Remember, always, you are perfect just the way you are. Do not let anyone else try and change you. If you are in a relationship where the person is trying to change you, it may not be the relationship for you. I'm just saying. You know, I've been there. I did it, okay? So when I say I'm just saying things, just let you guys know. When I speak, I'm speaking from my heart. I'm speaking from experience. But don't ever let anybody judge you, because you are you. And you are perfect the way you are. Nobody has the right to turn around and tell you your hair's not right, or your pants are too tight, or your pants are too big. Nobody has the right to tell you that you talk too much or you don't talk enough. Nobody has the right to tell you that you need to be this way or that way. But you know what you got to remember? In your relationship especially, you do not have the right to do that either. So own that. If we do not want people to judge us. So make sure that you don't judge anyone else either. Judging people is the worst thing in the world. I want you girls to know that you are amazing just the way you are. And you men too. You are some amazing, magnificent men on this group that are so helpful and so amazing in every single way. I don't want to leave you guys out. These are all amazing, just the way you are. Nothing needs to be changed about you guys. So don't let negativity get to you. Don't let judgmentalness get to you, because you're perfect. You're perfect. You need to look at yourself in the mirror every morning when you wake up and say, I'm perfect. I'm perfect the way I am, and this morning I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it. And the minute you do that, the minute you take control and claim it, your life will get better. Things will start getting better for you. There are so many resources out there for counseling, for advice, for different things that you may need. So don't ever feel like you can't ask us for help. You can always come to us for help. I just want you to get the I got this attitude, because that's what we got to do in order to move forward. Yes, it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have your cray-cray moments, because we all have our cray-cray moments, and I'm not excluded from that. But what we have to remember at the end of all of it is that there's always an up. So when you guys are sitting there and you are feeling down and you're feeling low, like there's not an up, there is an up. You have a place to turn to. You're going to turn to me. I'm here all the time. I listen all the time. My members I know are here all the time, and they'll listen all the time. So there's a place to turn to. There's people to talk to. We're going to be starting groups out. Some more groups, maybe some networking groups to help with different subjects. We're going to talk some seminars, some people talking, some great inspiration. Just own it. Own your life, and things will get better. Today, make a decision. Make a decision for you. What's right for you? Sit down. This is what my psychologist told me, okay? I'm not ashamed to say I have a psychologist. I'm not ashamed to say that I have my own mental health issues, because we all know that I'm a standpoint for mental health. We're going to have a mental health program helping soon, very shortly. We're working on the details of that to try and get it started for all of you guys. But let me tell you, this is what I was told. Sit down and make yourself a list of pros and cons, and what do you like about your life, and what don't you like about your life. And if there's something you don't like, change it. I know it's not that simple, and you guys are probably like, oh wow, I don't want to hear her talk anymore, because it's just not that simple. But it is that simple. Simplifying. That's one of the... We make our lives crazy. We make it. We're the ones that sit here and we say, oh my God, what am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about this? Simplify it. Maybe you don't have to worry about A, B, and C after all. And maybe we don't have to add on D, E, and F. Simplify it. Once we simplify it, things get easier. Break it down. You need help breaking things down? Let's break it down. I will help you break it down. I'm struggling here. I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go with this. But I just want, I want you guys all to know that You got this. You're the owner of your own life. You have it. So don't be sad. You don't need to be sad. Cry if you have to. But then once you're done crying, pick it back up. Each one of us is a survivor in some way or shape or form. Each one of us has been through something. And that's why we're here. We're here to help other people that are going through the same thing. And I ask you all, please reach out to those people and be there. Be their sounding board. Be their inspiration. What kind of inspiration can we all give you? I got this. That's what you gotta keep telling yourself. I got this. Everything's gonna be okay. As long as you believe everything's gonna be okay. The power of belief, the power of what comes out of your mouth is so very important. People don't think so. If you sit there and say my life is horrible, things are never gonna get better, guess what? They're not. The minute you start telling yourself, hey, I'm amazing. There ain't nobody out there that's gonna stop me. I'm impossible. I'm possible. That's what impossible means. I'm possible. You're possible. Get out there and make something. Do it. If somebody tells you you can't, just tell them you might as well just take that T off. I can't. There's no such word as can't in this universe. You can. Anything you put your brain to, you can do. You just need to believe it. Believe in yourself. It's not that hard to do. Look, every single morning when you wake up, think of one thing that makes you happy. Focus on it. Focus on what makes you happy. And then throughout the rest of the day, when things seem bad, remember that thing, that one thing that makes you happy. Focus on it. Work on it. Set a vision board. Vision boards are amazing. It can be a simple vision board like, I want to get an apartment for myself. I know so many people are out there struggling, so it could be something as simple as, I want to get an apartment. I want to be able to have a birthday party for my child. Focus on it, vision it, and you can work towards it. There's programs out there to help with everything. We help with a lot of stuff too. But the one thing that I want to really focus on, that was on my vision board, is getting people to a place where they don't expect they don't expect help if you need help because you're having a hard time. You need help, but don't expect help. And I know that may sound bad to some of you, but there's a lot of people that just think, because I ask, I'm going to get. And that's not the way it goes. You need to, if you're in need of something, we will always help you. There are other agencies that will always help you, but you cannot sit back and just live your life expecting that there's always going to be people there to help you. You have to make a life for yourself. You have to build a life for yourself. You always need to keep in the back of your head, what's going to happen when somebody isn't here to help me? That's what you have to keep in the back of your head. Because while you're not alone, because there's always people out there for you, you can't expect other people to do it for you. You got to do it for you. You got to wake up in the morning and say, hey, I can do this. There is a way. Let's write it down. Let's pinpoint it. What do we have to do? What steps do we have to take? Do we have to call the township? Do we have to call Salvation Army? Do we have to call the church? You can do it. You can do it. I know each and every one of you that are in need, you guys can do it. I can give you a guide, and I can tell you how, but you can do it. I can't do everything for you. You can do it. It's possible. You can do the same things I do. You can pick up that phone and call those people. If I can make something happen for you, you can make it happen for yourself. You just need to believe that you can. And that's where it all starts. That's where it all starts, right here, in your head. If you keep telling yourself that you can't, you're never going to be able to. Start telling yourself that you can. Wake up every morning. Believe in yourself. Sit back. Believe in yourself. Write it down. Believe in yourself. Wake up. I got this. Somebody tells you can't do something? Psst. Don't worry about what I can't do. Worry about what you can't do. I got this. That's what you gotta do. I got this attitude. I got this attitude. That face was just horrible. Never mind. I gotta totally redo this video. I'm out.